Dziekanowski's visionary passing and Cole's cool finishing is becoming a City feature that beat Premier League Chelsea in last Saturday's dress rehearsal at Ashton Gate. And after training for tomorrow's launch of the season, that's against Portsmouth at Ashton Gate, they're getting to know each other better off the field as well as on it. Andy Cole's striking was saving City from relegation last season when he came on loan for those vital 2 months. Now his goals could bring City a much better new season. Dziekanowski, signed from Celtic in a £250,000 transfer last January, is going to play just behind the front two and organise the scoring chances. Jaki's passing so often setting up goals for Andy, who's already a regular choice for the England under-21 team. Now Dziekanowski tells me he sees a very big and interesting future for his young partner.
He scored a few important goals for Bristol City last season, and I think Bristol City made the right decision about him, because I think he has a big future. I hope so in Bristol City, and I think he will be play in the future a much bigger club, maybe Liverpool, maybe abroad.
Technically, what do you think about his ability?
Technically, he is very good, and he has very good skill, and he has the same know where is right position in the moment for score a goal. It is more important. You can't learn.
Okay, Andy, you've heard the master there, the international from Poland, telling us how good you are. What do you think of his ability in the hole, the zone behind you, providing the ammunition for you to shoot the gun?
Well, as a player, I think Jaki's got great ability, as in taking on players and making them look silly and things like that. I mean, as a team player, I think obviously he could do a lot more. I think he knows that as well. But once the season gets started, I think everything will gel together.
The experienced Pole and young goal king Cole should mean a rich supply of goals for City. Their season could then depend on how much improvement develops elsewhere in the team. Second minute and City take the lead. Osman's long ball, turned on by Morgan to Andy Cole. He tidies it up, and his measured pass releases Dziekanowski, who produces a stunning volley. The first goal anywhere in the country in the new First Division, and the crowd salute it. Equalise, it's Mellon's long run doing the spade work. Then he finds Andy Cole. Now it's the start of this combination with Dziekanowski, which promises so much for City this season. And Cole's cool dummy, that's why they paid £500,000 for the boy. And in the second half, again, City the first to score, and it's that man, Dziekanowski. Though Portsmouth goalkeeper Alan Knight will not be pleased with that. City team delighted, and their crowd. City ahead at 3-2. Finally, Cole sniffs out the chance to go on and score and make it 6 goals scored by City in their first 2 league games. And this man Cole's either making them or taking them, and he's looking an absolute bargain at that £500,000 fee. City's fans will now hope the scoring habit continues from their team against Cardiff tomorrow night in the Coca-Cola Cup, with City trailing by the 1 goal from the away leg. Dziekanowski's pass and Andy Cole's strong running and finish brought the early goal any team needs when it starts a match behind. Aggregate level. Dziekanowski fancied this was the defence he could take on his own and beat, and very nearly did. And when City again got the ball to the shooting foot of Andy Cole, it was too much for Cardiff's goalkeeper Mark Grew. He grew older last night. Andy Cole in intensive treatment today for damaged knee ligaments last night. Physio Buster Footman rates Cole's injury and Leroy Rossinia's pulled hamstring as likely to keep them out of Sunday's live TV game at Derby.
Well, that match might well have ended up 5 goals apiece. City's Polish international striker JAKI Dziekanowski had a second half that he'll be glad to forget. It was unbelievable.
You say your heart just give you away the things you say. You're unbelievable. You're so unbelievable.
We don't often get national anthems at Ashton Gate, but last night they seemed to work to England's advantage. Swindon's Craig Maskell got the first goal after 4 minutes. He got the second too. The Italian goalkeeper from one of Bristol City's Anglo-Italian Cup opponents, Reggiana, makes the mistake, and John Goodman crosses for one of the easiest goals Craig Maskell has scored. It wasn't an exciting game. The Italians were disappointing, and it was Martin Allen's goal in the second half which provided some class. Only when they scored could the Italians begin to match that. Gianpiero Maini beating Newcastle's Tommy Wright. Towards the end, Bristol City striker Andy Cole and Bristol Rovers' Marcus Stewart partnered each other up front. This, Stewart's best effort. Cole also came close, and both were highly impressed with their manager, Glenn Hoddle.
I love playing for him, even just training with him. Brilliant.
And you, Andy?
Well,
the sort of player you'd like to play for?
Yeah, most definite. Most definite. Hell of a manager. Everything's on passing. I mean, the way he wants the game to be played is just brilliant. I mean, I think we proved it tonight, the way we played on the park tonight.
But second half, and JAKI Dziekanowski always scheming for City, he sets up that goal. The Andy Cole-Dziekanowski partnership had again prospered for City. Worth seeing again a gem of a dummy there by Dziekanowski to set up the space he wants, space where he is and where Cole's going to be.
He's got 17 goals for Bristol City this season after his £500,000 move from the Arsenal has convinced Newcastle to pay a club record fee for him, even by their mammoth standards. Today, Cole was flanked by Kevin Keegan, the Newcastle manager, and the club's multi-millionaire chairman, Sir John Hall, as the North East media welcomed him.
It's a great opportunity. It's such a big club, and hopefully I'll come here to do well.
What about the added pressure that you are the record signing and have paid so much money for you?
Well, he's had his pressure, obviously, but I never set the fee, and obviously my goals will justify the fee.
Nottingham Forest and two other famous Premier League clubs have seen Cole's goals for Bristol City as worth £1 million plus. Why did City sell today to Newcastle?
It was a very difficult decision, but as you know, for now 3 months we've been chased and harassed by various clubs. There's been a tremendous amount of interest in Andy Cole, and all along we've been trying to maintain him as a Bristol City player, but there does come a time when the money which is offered we consider was just too much to refuse.
And the reaction to Cole going from Russell Osman confirmed as City's manager today?
Very disappointed. You know, the offer came in at probably the worst possible time for us. The size of the offer has made it very difficult for the board to make anything but the sort of decision that they have made. From our point of view, you know, he's our leading goal scorer at the moment. I can understand the supporters, they'll probably be a bit frustrated about it. But we'll have to go on and carry on without him for the time being.